So finally, after all the sort of bad things we've been hearing recently about Firesticks and Amazon, they finally added a great new feature with one of the latest updates, which is really, really useful in many, many different ways. It helps out and makes your life a lot easier, and it can also help out and make other people's life a lot easier. Quick shout out to Tech Doctor UK. You probably all know him already, bit like me, not so good looking, the usual, but great YouTuber, and he gave me the heads up on this one. Remember, to stay up to date with all of these sort of updates and features and new tricks, tips, streaming apps, everything like that, do remember to hit that subscribe button. Drop your thoughts underneath on this new feature when we show you, and do remember to tell your friends, share the videos, all that sort of stuff. Hit that like and follow, all the usual. Okay, so what they've added. First, you need to make sure your Fire Stick is fully updated. To do this, you would go into your settings. You would go to My Fire TV, into About, and then you would update or install any updates. I've got another one through since this update, but on the good news, I'm not going to do that right now because I want to show you what's new already. So, what we noticed was on certain applications where you use the keyboard, you can now do something which will allow you to do that keyboard quickly, faster, easier, and control your device. Even control someone else's device if you had the correct link, and you can do it all from your mobile phone or even a desktop computer. Okay, and this is without downloading any separate apps or anything like that. So for instance, I noticed it first in Downloader, but it's any application where you need to type something. So you click there to type, and what you will see is a URL QR code at the top there. Obviously, I've pixelated it out for you so you can't see it, because otherwise you could scan and you could get control of mine. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on my mobile phone for you. Where are we? Here we go. So we got my phone there for you. And we're going to get the camera. Okay, so we've got the camera and we're going to scan it. And there we go. It gives us the URL there. You can click and that will load up. Connected to my Fire TV. And here I can type anything I want to. So if I want to type, I can type with my normal keyboard. So I could type Doc Squiffy. And you push enter. And it will search. There we go, and you can obviously move your keyboard with what's there, everything like that. It could definitely do with a few more buttons. They seem to be coming, but it's definitely a good option. But once you're connected, you can easily use the keyboard here to move around once you have connected. But this, like I say, isn't an app. You could go to search. You could even type here then, if needed, okay? A lot easier, and that's without downloading the extra apps. So you don't have to have specifically a certain phone which has those apps, because it's just on a web browser, as you'll see at the top there. And it works quite easy. It could do with a back button, definitely could do with a back button, because if you push back on your actual controller, it will take you out of the app, everything like that, so it disappears. But it is very useful. So it will work on any of the apps where you use an external keyboard, so very good at all. So again, to demonstrate, if you're in an app where you have the keyboard section like this, once you click on there, you can scan that QR code with your phone, or you can even get the URL off your phone. You can scan it. That scans. There we go, and it loads up again. But you can get the URL on that if you wanted to, and put it onto your desktop as well if you wanted to. The URL is obviously at the top there. Half of mine's hidden because you have a unique number. What this allows is, which this will allow, is you'll be able to actually get that QR code of somebody else's Fire TV stick or Fire Stick, because you don't have to be on the same network as the Fire Stick, and you would be able to control it. Ideally, now you can look at other people's Fire Sticks, Fire TVs via things like TeamViewer, but you can't control it. Now you'll be able to do both. Okay, so you could talk someone through something and control it, which is a video we can do in the future if anybody wants that as well. These are great tips, tricks, and actually finally a useful feature. Obviously, there's rumours of Fire Sticks getting rid of Android. There's rumours of Fire Sticks blocking apps. There's rumours of Fire Sticks deleting apps and not allowing you to sideload, all that stuff. Remember, majority of that is rumours. These devices are still working. They're meant to be using Android on all these versions until at least 2027. That's in their brief. So, and it's very unlikely that older devices are going to get the new operating system, because I'm pretty sure that would just go an absolute mess if they tried to swap it on the older systems. Obviously, new ones coming out, there's a high chance they might try their new operating system, but obviously if apps can work on it or any description, there will be apps made which we can put on there. We will work on that as the future goes on. Brilliant. Remember, like I said, we have many videos here for you. Let me know if you've got that new feature and what device you're using Fire TV wise. Let me know if it's on there. Test it out. It just makes life a lot easier and a lot faster. Saves you having to obviously type with this, which obviously when you do it with this is a lot slower, things like that. Okay, so you can just type. Again, you can put it onto your keyboard and your PC if you want to. So hit that subscribe button. You can check out the rest of the channel. We've got all your videos here for streaming, whether it's Firesticks, whether it's new features. If you look at the popular ones, you've got setup guides, you've got websites, you've got things about turning off settings and warnings. All that sort of content is all here on one channel. So if you hit the subscribe, go and look at the channel, you will see it. All those links you need are directly underneath this video. Brilliant. And for those, a quick word from one of our partners. This video isn't about trying to sell you a VPN or anything, but we do have a partner of IPVanish. And we bring them to your attention at the end of the video, because if you're not interested in a VPN, you don't need to watch this last bit. But I appreciate you guys who are still here, and if you do need a VPN and would like to help support the channel, IPVanish VPN is great for your streaming, it's great for your mobile phones, it's great for your PC, it's great for your security online. With that being said, you get ultra-fast connections, all for the $3.25 a month, which is the cheapest price on the internet currently. The link underneath to this will always be the cheapest link. Okay, so if the price changes, that link will always lead to the cheaper one. Okay, so it's one of the best ones. It's a brilliant VPN service I've been using for a long time. Protect your Fire TV Stick traffic, secure your streaming activity, simplify online safety, surf the web without a trace, safe access, innovative technology, all there, no logs. And the good thing about this one is you can put it on as many devices as you want. So they don't even log devices. So you could actually share it with your family members. Obviously, I wouldn't share it with anybody you don't trust, because you have to give them your login. The whole idea of this is security. So you wouldn't want to give it to any random person. Brilliant. Okay, so remember, as we said, before we go, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Do remember, we're here to help you out. Any questions, drop them underneath, find us on our socials, and I'll see you on the next one.